An Unforgetful Promise. Once upon a time, a young boy named Jack lived in a small city. Jack had a poor family, and they lived in a small house. His family consisted of 3 members: his mother, his father, and Jack himself. Their home was filled with love, even though they did not have a lot of money. Jack was a braggart 14-year-old boy. He loved to boast about things, big and small. Whether it was about how fast he could run or how high he could jump, he always had a story to brag about. He was very fond of cycling. He had become so skilled in cycling that he started doing stunts while cycling. Because of his stunts, his bicycle's parts would either penetrate or break. Jack's family did not have a lot of money. And whenever his bicycle broke, it was a big problem. His mother always gave him money to repair it, but he kept breaking it because he did not take care of it. He made promises to his mother several times but did not keep them until he realized he needed to change. Jack's mother was a strong and caring woman. She tried her best to make Jack happy. She worried when he got hurt but still helped him. She valued simple things like the bicycle and wanted Jack to learn to take care of what he had. When she found out that Jack had broken his promise, she was disappointed but eventually forgave him. She believed in learning from mistakes and helped Jack understand the importance of keeping his word. The bicycle was like Jack's friend. It played an important role in his life. It got damaged often because of his carelessness. One day he was performing stunts as usual. People passing by were watching him perform stunts on the bicycle. They stopped him, but he did not listen to them. Suddenly, there was an explosion. People walking on the road stared at Jack. The tube of the rear tire burst from the explosion. Jack got off the bicycle. The tire also exploded along with the tube. He had gone too far away from his home while performing stunts. He knew he had 100 rupees in his pocket. After some time, he was standing next to a bicycle mechanic. After seeing the tire and the tube, the mechanic said, "The tube will get punctured, but the tire will have to be changed." A new tire costs 700 rupees. "Do you want me to change the tire?" 700 rupees? "I have 100 rupees only. I think I will have to go home on foot." Jack thought while looking at the bicycle. Then he started pulling the bicycle towards his home. He got tired when he reached home. His mother saw the rear tire, which was stuck to the ground. "Tell me, did the cycle puncture again today?" "Today, along with the tube, the tire also burst. The puncture and a new tire cost 800 rupees. 800 rupees? His mother repeated. "Please give me 700 rupees. I already have 100 rupees. Jack's calm manner was enough to surprise his mother. How did it all happen? After listening to his mother's question, Jack answered very humbly, "I was coming home when suddenly both the tube and the tire burst. I have come home on foot, pulling my bicycle." Suddenly, when Jack's eyes fell on the bicycle, he felt as if she was saying lies. Lies. Total lies. "Tell me about your deeds. Tell the truth." Jack also answered with his eyes closed, "You keep quiet. Look, I am talking to my dear mother. There is a matter of 800 rupees. And my mother is considering an appeal. At last, her mother gave him 800 rupees. Jack succeeded in his goal. As soon as he purchased the new tire and tube, he became the same Jack as before. The bicycle started shouting in protest. But he did not care about the bicycle. One day he had gone on a bicycle to a distant new colony. Seeing the big roads of the new colony, Jack started performing tricks on the bicycle there. Sometimes he would lie down on the moving bicycle. And sometimes he would put both his feet on the same pedestal. Sometimes he would put his feet on the seat and both hands on the handle. He was happily shouting and performing stunts when suddenly, a donkey cart came in front of his bicycle. Despite his efforts, he could not control the bicycle and collided with the donkey cart. In this collision, Jack's knee got injured and front wheel of the bicycle became crooked. When he entered the house with a limp leg and a crooked wheel on the bicycle, her mother panicked. She applied ointment to his wound and gave him a glass of warm milk. When Jack was lying in bed, he could see a bicycle standing in the yard. Seeing the bicycle, he felt sorry that it was also in bad condition. It also needed repairs. When the mother came to the yard, she expressed her concern and said, "Nowadays, people drive cars on the roads blindly, but my son rides a bicycle comfortably with a lot of care." Hearing this, Jack got lost in his thoughts. His eyes fell on the bicycle. He felt as if the bicycle was staring at him, listening to his mother, and saying, "This is not true, the way Jack drives me, this is not true. You cannot even imagine. Jack plays tricks on me. He does not drive me, instead he flies me. All of my parts are too tight for him, and he is not ready to understand anything." Suddenly, her mother stared at Jack lying on the bed. Jack felt as if her mother had heard all the talk about bicycle parts. She thought of something, took a piece of paper from the cupboard, and placed it in front of Jack. It was the same piece of paper on which Jack wrote his promise when her mother purchased him a bicycle. Jack promised her by writing this on the paper, he will protect the bicycle, drive it carefully, and take care of its cleanliness. And he will not perform stunts like naughty children. Jack did not fulfill his promise. His father had gone to another city for office work, so there was no possibility of getting more money from her mother to repair the bicycle. The school was not far away, but Jack used to go to school on his bicycle. The next day, Jack had to go to school with a leg that hurt. On returning home, seeing the pocket money in his geometry book, his mother asked, "Why did not he spend this money? I want to gather money for the bicycle and get it repaired. I will not break it again." His mother was impressed by his words. She said, "It is good that you realized your mistake. I will pay for the repair of the bicycle, but will you promise to use it carefully?" "I promise, in the future, I will take care of my bicycle in every way." Hearing this from Jack, the bicycle may also have been happy like his mother. This story teaches us to take care of what we already have before it is too late. Also, we should keep our promises and learn from our mistakes. Being responsible is important, and it makes us powerful and better people.